3 ways God intervenes when destroying narcissism. Is it part of cosmic justice for a narcissist to face divine consequences? Does the universe, in its boundless wisdom, ever intervene to hold them accountable for their actions? If so, why does the narcissist seem to revel in their exploitative behavior for so long? And when they finally face the consequences, why isn't it an instant reckoning? It's perplexing. While you grapple with the aftermath, striving to heal and move forward, the narcissist appears unperturbed, seemingly unaffected by the chaos they've caused. This incongruity feels inherently unjust, doesn't it? It leads one to contemplate the existence of a higher power, whether it's called God, the universe, or the divine. Where does this cosmic force reside in the face of such disparity? Why does the narcissist seem to flourish while you struggle to make sense of your experiences? Join me in today's episode as we explore these questions. This installment offers a unique perspective as we examine narcissism through the lens of spirituality and religion. Building upon the themes discussed in the previous segment regarding the signs that the universe reveals about encountering a narcissist, I will uncover 3 fundamental responses attributed to God in the face of a narcissist's behavior. If this intrigues you and you're eager to learn more about these 3 aspects, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is crucial in raising awareness about narcissistic abuse. And if you haven't watched the previous episode yet, simply click the I button for immediate access. First and foremost, witnessing the collapse. The downfall of a narcissist often serves as a vivid depiction of the divine stripping away their sources of power and influence. A poignant illustration emerges when observing a narcissistic parent confronted with the rebellion of their once-controlled children, who awaken to the toxic patterns ingrained in their upbringing. As familial ties abruptly sever, the narcissist finds themselves stranded, stripped of their accustomed authority, and left to wither in solitude. I personally witnessed this phenomenon through the lens of my paternal grandfather, a rigid narcissist who'd fancied himself akin to a deity. Once, he commanded respect and dominance, reveling in the fear he instilled in his family. Now, he exists as a hollow shell, isolated and decaying in perpetual solitude. Peace remains elusive, as he remains estranged from the love and care of his own children, who themselves grapple with narcissistic tendencies. Haunted by memories of his former glory, he nostalgically reminisces, weaving a delusional narrative steeped in past triumphs. Clinging to the fading remnants of his self-created facade, he resides in a parallel universe of grandeur, oblivious to the harsh reality brought about by divine intervention. Confident in his eternal youth and invincibility, reality delivers a brutal blow, shattering his illusions. His prolonged existence stands as a testament to the enduring wrath of divine retribution upon narcissists. It is far from a blessing. Instead, it represents a prolonged and excruciating form of punishment. Secondly, abundance of opportunities and time. The divine extends an initial gesture of remarkable generosity towards the narcissist, offering them an abundance of opportunities and ample time for introspection and change. Despite this benevolence, the narcissist, trapped within their self-centered labyrinth, rejects the chance to look inward, evade accountability, admit their grave mistakes, and embrace a path of transformation. Within the realm of free will, divine intervention does not hastily seek retribution. Instead, it embodies compassion and mercy, providing numerous opportunities for the exercise of freedom. For the narcissist, these opportunities serve as signposts urging self-reflection and guiding them towards responsible actions. Failure to heed these warnings ultimately leads to inevitable consequences. Perhaps you were a beacon of hope and transformation bestowed upon the narcissist as a divine gift. In your presence lay abundant opportunities, a chance for them to undergo a profound metamorphosis. Your compassion, forgiveness, and unwavering acceptance mirrored parental care. Yet, their response remained malignant. They weaponized your virtues, mistreating and exploiting the liberties you generously offered. In their relentless pursuit of fleeting pleasures and material gains, the narcissist waged a war against the divine, continuously rejecting the assistance offered and squandering their vitality. Love and life remained elusive to them, as their obstinacy ensnared them in an unending cycle of repetition. Their self-proclaimed godlike stature, dictating fate and consequence, perpetuates the delusion sanctioned by the universe, awaiting the inevitable and imminent fall. Number 3. Endless abyss of discontent. God's subsequent involvement in the life of a narcissist casts them into an unending abyss of dissatisfaction and melancholy. To the narcissistic psyche, nothing ever seems fulfilling, and an insatiable hunger for more incessantly haunts them. Their existence resembles a leaking vessel, unable to hold on to satisfaction or joy. Gratitude and contentment remain elusive concepts to them. This relentless pursuit of fulfillment, coupled with a perpetual sense of lacking, triggers a continuous trauma response within them. While many individuals may grapple with feelings of incompleteness, they strive to address and resolve them. In contrast, the narcissist directs this constant sense of inadequacy towards others, particularly their primary sources of validation, such as yourself. Their ceaseless demands for alterations in your behavior, appearance, and choices create a moving target that can never be reached. Rooted deeply in their own insecurities and shame, this projection fuels a toxic cycle, blinding them to their own inherent shortcomings. The divine permits them to wallow in this endless state of discontent. This incessant dissatisfaction bars them from experiencing true peace and genuine joy. While fleeting moments of happiness may be gleaned from material possessions, their sense of contentment remains fleeting, overshadowed by an unquenchable thirst for novelty. Authentic stability, love, or care evade their grasp, despite your sincere efforts. As their inability to recognize and accept love perpetuates their perpetual emptiness, they tragically miss out on the highest emotion, authentic love, which resonates at the highest frequency and vibration. Deprived of this, no amount of wealth or possessions can bring them fulfillment. Without fulfillment, they remain distant from divine grace, trapped in a stagnant vibrational frequency, eternally residing in a lower realm of consciousness devoid of growth, or the perception of unity amidst diversity. Their existence mirrors that of a parasite, entangled in an endless pursuit, existing on a level even lower than that of an animal, driven solely by survivalist and predatory instincts. Ultimately, they fade into obscurity, a destiny orchestrated by the divine. As time unfolds, divine intervention orchestrates the demise of the narcissist by unveiling their true essence. Despite their adeptness at concealing their authentic selves and their belief in their intellectual prowess, divine intervention intervenes to unravel their carefully constructed facade, laying bare the truth and obliterating their intricate web of deceit. Reduced to mere ashes, the narcissist stands exposed to the world, stripped of sanctuary and sustenance. At this pivotal moment, their entire narcissistic facade crumbles, leaving them to confront the ruins of their identity. Left to grapple with the wreckage of their persona, they face the most profound punishment imaginable for a narcissist, the unbearable solitude of their own wretched essence. This trajectory is all too familiar in my encounters with narcissists, and it may resonate with you as well. They find themselves isolated, a consequence of their own actions, how they mistreated their own offspring and those who genuinely cared for them. Nobody is inclined to endure the company of a cantankerous elder who habitually complains and demeans others, especially when offered assistance. Consequently, they become ensnared in their own misery, exacerbating their narcissistic tendencies even in their absence. Their spirit roams aimlessly, devoid of solace, perhaps seeking refuge in the darkest and most desolate corners of existence. In the realm of reincarnation, they may find themselves reincarnated as a creature of the wild or in a vastly different form, having forfeited the privilege of human existence. In the afterlife, their destination is unmistakably one of retribution, as they face the consequences of their transgressions in the depths of hell. In essence, a narcissist finds no solace or joy in their existence. They inevitably face the consequences of their actions, unable to escape the unfolding of their karmic destiny. Their suffering arises not from divine cruelty seeking punishment, but from the inevitable reckoning of their deeds. Such is the fate they have woven for themselves. As we approach the end of this discussion, I pose a question. What other divine responses do you believe exist for a narcissist? I invite you to share your experiences and insights in the comments below, fostering enlightenment and understanding among fellow participants. With that, we conclude today's dialogue. I hope you found something valuable and enlightening in our conversation. Your feedback in the comments is welcomed and appreciated. If you found this discussion helpful, I look forward to our next interaction. Until then, may your journey toward healing and reconnection continue unabated.